Let me turn this down. Let's see. Super loud. What's up, you guys? Good morning. Good morning on this wonderful, sanctified, super soul Sunday. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I told y'all I'd be up super early. I said on last night in my video, I be up early, honey. When I have to go and do whatever I need to do, if I have to go to the stores, I am at the stores before they open up, okay? So I'm sitting out here in the parking lot at Big Lots because it's some things I need to go and get. They ain't even open yet, y'all. The workers not even here yet. I told y'all I'd be here super early. But anyways, I went to the grocery store first. They open up at 8. I was there super early. In and out. But anyways, what's up, y'all? I want to talk to my ladies, my sisters, my African queens. Listen, y'all, let's break this angry black woman syndrome. Let's heal from that. Let's get healed and set free and delivered from the angry black woman syndrome. We have all had it at some point in our lives, and it's time to be delivered from that spirit. It's time to be delivered from that disease, because that disease, when I tell you, has really hindered our community. It has broken our homes, broken our relationships. I'm telling you, it's destroying families. It's destroying marriages that God has ordained. I'm telling you, y'all, it has really destroyed so much. And what brought me to this, I was in the store, at the grocery store, and I was in the line. I walked up, put my stuff on the counter, and I said good morning to this young lady. And I see her all the time, and every time I go in there, she's always mad because I go to the same grocery store because they in my budget. Hey, I'm sorry, I do keep a budget. I don't care how much money I got. I like to keep a budget because I want to keep money. Okay, I've learned my lesson from that back in the day, honey. Just because you got money don't mean that you don't keep a budget. So I stay on a budget. I have a budget or whatever. But anyways, I like to go in there because it saves me money. So, but she's always mad. She's always frowning. She's always just mad about something, like Jesus. So I went in the line, was put my stuff on the counter. I said, good morning. She didn't say anything back. I said, good morning. I said, good morning. Oh, good morning. And I had to catch myself because I'm about to be like, girl, for real? You know what I'm saying? I'm a customer. I'm the customer. This is your job. You chose this job. You filled out the application and went to the interview and got this job here. Whether you wanted it or you just needed it for the moment, whatever, you still chose it, you know? And so the whole time, I guess that must have made her feel upset because I, made her speak or whatever. So that must have really angered her. And she started, throwing the food or whatever on the thing. And I was like, you know what? Nope. I'm going to continue to practice what I preach and what I teach and what I'm learning in that Bible, because I don't want to just be a hearer of the word, but I want to be a doer. I don't want to just read that word, God's word, every day and not do what it says. So I'm going to practice it. I'm going to put this word to practice so I continue to smile and I continue to stay humble and continue to stay in peace. And you can tell that really frustrated her, whatever. And then I'm like within myself praying like, Lord, I don't know what up this young lady may be going through, Lord God, but you know. So just help her in this moment and whatnot. And so when she was done, ringing everything up, and she gave me the receipt, she kind of threw the receipt at me. You could tell when the person just kind of, and I said, thank you, sweetie, you have a blessed day. And after that, she was like, yeah, you too. And then I just walked on down, I just kind of smiled or whatever. I'm like, oh my God. But it's like, we have to stop that, because like I said, we have all at some point went through this season of our lives or had a moment, whether it was just at one moment, you know what I'm saying? We've all done it, but let's get rid of the black angry woman syndrome. Let's let that go, because it's destroying so much. And if somebody is making you unhappy, if a situation is making you unhappy, if a job is making you unhappy, ask God to deliver you from it and go get another one. If a man ain't doing you right, if he's making you unhappy, go get you another one that makes you feel good and makes you happy. But first of all, happiness, it starts with you. You have to make yourself happy first. But that person can come along and add to your happiness and add to the joy that you already have. But if that person coming into your life and they watering down your joy, watering down your happiness and making you feel unhappy, get rid of their behinds. Get rid of them. And let God bless you with somebody else in his time. If your job making you unhappy, not bringing peace to your life, not bringing prosperity to your life, not enhancing your life, you know what I'm saying? Not pushing you to the next level, not growing you and promoting you or whatever, get rid of it. Go pray and ask God, when the time for you to go and find you something else. Or, you know what I'm saying, be already seeking for something else. So when you let that go, you already have something else lined up. But don't stay where you're not appreciated. But yeah, don't stay where you're not appreciated and not celebrated, where you're not finding joy at, where you're not finding peace. You know what I'm saying? If your peace, like I said earlier, is being watered down, that's not a good place for you. If your happiness is being watered down, that's not a good place. Remove yourself from it. If you have to block some people who just bringing so much unhappiness and so much anger into your life and confusion into your life, block them. Get rid of them. I'm sorry, but you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I worked hard to develop this peace. I worked hard to have this success in my life and this happiness, this joy, the things that I have accomplished, and I'm not going to let you ruin it for me. You got to go and kick them onto the curb. Now, you pray for them, you love them from a distance, but you got to go. You have to go. So we have to start as black women. We have to start in African American women. We have to start taking care of ourselves. And that starts with us, with our peace, our joy, our mental health, our physical health. But it starts first in the mind. If your mind is not healthy, I don't care how much you try to work out and get your body right. If your soul and your spirit is nasty, is dirty, and it's not clean, baby, you can cover the outside of all you want to make it look all pretty and look good. But if the inside of you is nasty, baby, it's just a waste of time. Like with me, like I got to get my closet clean, y'all. My closet is so messy because I have so many clothes. I have a lot of clothes that I've had and a lot of clothes my daughter had, and it's in my closet. So I just take everything, just pile up in my closet. That room look nice, neat, clean. I'm talking about sparkling clean, smell good. My closet don't smell nasty like that or smell stinky or whatever, but it's junky. And you won't even know because I got them doors closed and I got the outside looking so good. And I told myself last night, I said, you know what? My room looks so good and so clean, but when I open up that closet, it looks a mess. See, that's how it is with our lives. The outside looks so good. You got your hair laid, slicked to the side, dyed and fried, baby, looking all good. Got your makeup on, got your eyebrows on fleek. You know what I'm saying? You dressed to the T, got your body banging all right. But then your heart is nasty, dirty. Your attitude is funky. Your spirit is horrible. And I don't care how good your outside look, that stinkiness that's on the inside is going to start to spill out. It's going to show. It's going to show. That's why I told myself last night, girl, you got this room looking good and clean, but you got these clothes all over the place because you got so many clothes. It's time for you to throw some of them clothes out. If you know you don't need them, and I do, need my clothes, y'all. I got a lot of clothes, whatever. And I love all black. I love black. Like, I love all black. I have two favorite colors. That's black and red. Like, I love black and red, so I wear a whole bunch of black. But it's like, I don't care how good you got this room looking. You got that door closed to that closet, baby, but it's going to start spilling out. It's going to spill over. It's going to spill over. So that's how it is with our lives. I don't care how good you look on the outside, baby, but if it's funky on the inside, if it's dirty and nasty on the inside, baby, it's going to start to show on the outside. You hear me? It's going to show. And so I had to, for me, myself, personally, that's what I have been on the journey, working on my insides. Working on my inside. Let me turn this down. This thing is doing the most, honey. But, turn this off as well. Let me just turn the call, period. But yes, I've been spending my time working on my insides. Let's get your insides right. That has been my journey. That has been my prayer. And when I tell you God has answered my prayer, and he didn't answer it by just abracadabra, and I'm just like, whoop, look at me. I am the perfect person. I never will be perfect. No one will ever be perfect. Only perfect person has been Jesus Christ. But when I tell you, God shaped me. And when I tell you, he put me on the potter's wheel, and it has not been comfortable at all. It has not been an easy journey. It has not been a feel-good journey. When I tell you, and there's some things that I had to see, and like, dang, for real? Okay. All right. Okay, Lord. I don't like that. I'm talking about I didn't want to see it. I did not want to see this. But God had to show it to me. And I had to fix it. Do you understand me? I had to fix it. And I thank God I went on that journey and I fixed those things. And I was able to see those things. And like I said, if people did not make me happy, I don't like to say that because I don't want nobody making me happy. It's not about people making me happy. If I don't make myself happy, then hey, I'm never going to be happy. If I can't make me happy, then I'm not going to be happy, because happiness starts within, you know. But yeah, like once I did the work or whatever, and I started to work on myself, my inner self, doing the work, and the work is never done. You're gonna always grow. As long as you have breath in your body, you are on this earth, you're gonna always grow. You're gonna always be learning. You're gonna always have room to get better. But once I got on that journey and I started to love me, I'm talking about really love myself, I was able to get rid of situations, bad habits, and people that I got rid of them. I'm sorry, you got to go. I know that you was not sent by God, and I'm not going to hold on to you because of fear. You know what I'm saying? Of fear that I can't get anything better than this, because that's a lie from the pits of hell. I know that I can. And the only way I was thinking that way is because I didn't value me, because I didn't see anything greater in me. So I settled for that. I settled for it and I accepted it, but not anymore. Because once you begin to value yourself and to love yourself, when you spend time with God and really get to see yourself as He sees you, you will start letting stuff go. Like, I'm better than this. I deserve so much better. And you will let things and people go. And your joy, you will get your joy back. Your peace that surpasses all understanding, that peace that God promises you, you will have that. And you're not going to let anybody interrupt your peace. That's why last night I had my candles going. I had my jazz music playing. And I was at peace. And yeah, my kids, like I said, sometimes my kids, they not a rowdy kids where they don't, do all that rowdiness and craziness or whatever. But every now and then, like I said, if they watching something on the TV, they may laugh out loud at it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or sometimes my son, he like to play his keyboard sometime in his room. And, he be in there singing. And sometimes he be, they be playing, the boys play together. Sometimes they argue sometimes, y'all. And they used to just frustrate me. I'm like, shut up! But now that I have discovered my inner peace, it's like, I be drowning all that stuff out, all that noise out. You know what I'm saying? But thank God they just have their moments every now and then. It's not all the time. Like, there are some, I can honestly thank God that I have some peaceful kids. I really do. And I thank God so much for that. Ooh, they are some peaceful kids. Thank you, Jesus, for that. But that's what I want. I demand my peace. I demand it. I demand the peace that God promised me. I demand it. So I'm gonna protect my bubble. That's why I would tell my students, protect your bubble. This is your space. This is your private bubble. And only you have the right to say who gets to enter your bubble. You know what I'm saying? You are in control over that entrance. You know what I'm saying? You get to control it. So I control this. Okay? My space. This is my space. So I protect that. So I'm telling y'all, let's get rid of this angry black woman syndrome. It's destroying us, man. It's destroying our families, our homes, our communities. It is. Let's let this go. We walk around mad. If something is making you mad, cut it off. You got to cut it. And if you can't cut it because you have to deal with it, then you have to change your perspective, how you see it, how you view it, and how you choose to allow it to determine your peace and your joy, how you choose to allow it to affect you and cause you to react to it. Then you have to make a decision about that. But don't just sit there and be like, I'm just going to be mad and pissed off. And sometimes we just be mad just because. It's just a passed down thing from generation to generation. Black women are just angry. And let's stop making the excuses. Yeah, we've been through so much. You don't understand what black women been through. Yes, we have been through some things in our lives. Everybody has been through something. But let's not choose to allow it to destroy us. Let's not let that make us these. I just see so many. I'm beautiful. I'm talking about beautiful people, beautiful women. You're beautiful. God made us beautiful. We are beautiful black queens. And to walk around frowning up, I've been there, to walk around mad and angry all the time, it's like, no. That's not God's purpose for us. That's not God's call for us. He called us to be happy, to be joyous, and to be loved and to be cared for. Even if that means we do it only for ourselves, let's continue to lift each other up. Let's continue to encourage each other. Let's put a smile on our face and let's be happy. Let's be in peace. All right. I love y'all, Black Queens. Be blessed.